Assalamu alaikum and hi everyone. I thought I will just come in here and then talk about myself, which I think I have never done it properly. I am Dr. Tasnuva Tunna. You know me as the neurodiverse nerd. And why do I call myself neurodiverse? Because I have ADHD. I had learning disabilities, which no one actually understood until I was really old enough, like few years ago. Anyways, I am a pharmacist as well as a scientist. I have published papers on some mumbo jumbos. Okay, it was about stress as well as natural medicine and pharmaceuticals. I have my honors and masters in pharmacy and a PhD from Malaysia in natural pharmaceuticals in pharmaceutical technology. So after I came here in Canada, I was pregnant with my daughter, and although my son was showing a lot of autism symptoms, after my daughter was born, he got a lot less attention and he just went back. He regressed tremendously. He went into a step, I would say, stage 3 or beyond. He was very very low functioning, okay? He had self-harming activities. He would bang his head. He tried to run away one time from home, and he will push his sister, the tiny newborn sister, from the bed. And finally I was like, enough of waiting for the authorities to book me a assessment and whatnot. I should try to find ways that I can help my son, okay? Which started the research for autism. And although a lot of there is actually, I would say, two sides of autism. One side says it's a genetic disorder, it's how they are born, and it's like a personality, it's like skin color, you shouldn't change it. And the other side, they believe, I am one of them, I believe that it's not something like they're born with, or it's not something like you shouldn't tamper with. It's a disorder. There is no reason it's not called a disorder, because it is not a regular order, it's a disorder. It's born from the gut having inflamed and toxins due to the inability to digest the food properly, and that gut is producing toxins which goes to the brain and not allows the brain to do its function properly. For a person, for a baby to learn how to speak, to communicate, to have social cues, to show emotions, they all need the brain, okay? So if the brain is foggy and it cannot it's not working properly, it's not getting all the nutrients properly, then of course it won't be working properly. So for a lot of not a lot of, for like all autism kids, they show, nearly all autism kids show a very strict restrictive diet. Like they only like carbohydrate based food like pasta, pizza, bread, and stuff like that, which are, you know, empty of nutritions and whatnot. So all these rough foods that they're eating, they're not digesting properly because they have a weaker digestive system. Not all children are like that, okay? Some of them are like that, and not all autism kids will have the same symptoms, which is why they say it as a spectrum, okay? And some of the parents even want to say something like, since if our protocol worked for you, doesn't mean it will work for my kid, because my kid is different, of course. But have you thought it this way, that even two diabetes patients are not same? One of them might have a 30 blood sugar level and still work very fine, and some may have only 8 or 9 and then just gone to heaven. Okay, happened in my own family. My mother has about 20-30 of her blood sugar level and she's doing just fine, where else I have another auntie of mine. She has about when she has her blood sugar level about 12, she will just fall sick, okay? So my point is that trying to think that a certain protocol will not work for you is not right. When done properly, it will work. A lot of parents try to change the diet just of the Google University. They read a few blogs, then they try a few things. It doesn't work out. They just give up and then they join the other side saying that, oh, autism cannot be changed and recovered and whatnot. So I want to say that what you need to understand is you need to first think whether you really want to work on your child, whether you really want the child to have a brighter, best version of themselves, the future that they can have. Why won't you help the kid? Of course, a lot of parents does help the kid as much as they know, and a lot of parents don't actually know that they can help the kid by just changing their diet and lifestyle as well. So what I'm saying is that if you want, you can change. You don't have to stay in your zone, in your comfort zone, in your brain, having the familiarity that all the universe is saying, all the medical people are saying that autism is not changeable, it's not curable, it's not, or some will say it's not a disease that you will cure. Yeah, it's not a disease, it's a disorder, but you can recover the disorder. Okay, you can recover the disorder, and you being a parent, it's your duty to make sure that your child has the best ground from which he or she can build himself and herself, so that when you are not around, they can feed themselves, they can be independent, they can have a more successful life than you thought was possible, and that is possible. So I just thought of coming and introducing myself here because I always post, but I never come in front, which I am going to be doing more often now. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I will see you guys soon with some more information. And if you have any comments or questions, do leave them in the comment, as well as do DM me or personally message me. I am here to help you. And I wanted to add one more thing, is that my son, when he started, he was totally nonverbal and he was having a lot of issues, which alhamdulillah he is not having now, or very less of. That takes time and effort, but I am giving that effort. And I have worked with some other parents, alhamdulillah, already, and they have found a lot of benefits. I will leave some of the, what are they called? Some of the testimonials, so that you can see for yourself that you can help your kid to sleep like 10 hours, to eat nicely, to listen to you, to look to you, to have emotions, to show their creativity a lot more healthier way, and they will be safe and healthy as well. So yeah, that's it. I think I'll sign off. Take care. Allah Hafiz. Bye.